I'm John Darling. I have the pleasure of working at the UTA compost site. It's been about 15 years since we got a grant. A UTA person and a City of Arlington person worked together and got a grant to get us going. Before that, I was allowed to be a volunteer, and on a very small scale, I got to make some compost.
Hi, my name is Ray, and it's my great honor to be here with John, learning about composting. And it's just been an incredible honor, an incredible privilege to come alongside of John and to draw from his wealth of knowledge and experience and wisdom. Indeed, his passion for sustainability and all things natural. It's helping me to understand that this whole world is like a big circle if we actually do the things that we're supposed to do, and we create so much waste and so many things that harm our environment. And so just in a little small way, while I'm here, my goal is to learn how I can make some compost from home and be a better steward of the environment.
Over the years, it's grown bigger and bigger, and right before the pandemic, the last 3 years before that, I have been able to collect an average of 46 tons of kitchen scraps and coffee grounds from the campus. 46 tons every year, and to that material did not go to the landfill. Instead, it came here along with campus leaves that used to go to the landfill. And every day I make a kind of layer cake of campus leaves, kitchen waste, and coffee grounds. And after enough mixing and decomposition, it turns into compost, which is officially not fertilizer, but a soil amendment, something you can add to the soil to make it richer, whatever richer may mean. And what it does mean is plants love it. Regardless of the kind of soil you have, plants really thrive with compost. The first thing that happens every day after we weigh the kitchen waste and coffee grounds is I, or with luck, a volunteer, will add a layer on top of some leaves. And if you have a pile of leaves and you just leave it, it's a pile of leaves. But if you add a mix of high nitrogen and high carbon materials, and we don't have to go into the details, but we need the mix to make the microorganisms that break down everything, to make them happy. Now Ray's doing the second part of the basic composting process. He is adding high carbon material, that is to say campus leaves, all dried out, and that is going to complete the diet for the microorganisms, carbon, nitrogen. And not only that, it is going to seal in the moisture, because just like us, the organisms in this pile need air, water, carbohydrates, and proteins. And Ray is making habitat for them, making a home. It's a fundamentally organic product made from waste. It's not waste to me, but for many people, it's something that goes in the trash. We should not be adding that stuff to the trash in general. Things that the category is called organics. Organics go to landfills, and on a national basis, they make up about roughly 30% of what goes into landfills. 30% of a space that's very expensive that you want to last as long as possible. So about a third of that is being wasted, and the landfill is dying a premature death. That is, it will have to be covered up and left to turn into something else someday, 30% faster than it should. And meanwhile, we're missing out on the benefits of this product, which is so good for plants. Compost reduces the amount of water we need, and in ways that vary widely from plant to plant, it may reduce the need for fertilizer and for pesticides and for chemicals that we really don't consider healthy in a lot of cases. So compost is a thing that almost sounds too good to be true, and I don't want to oversell it, but all I can say is it's a privilege to spend the last really 17 or so years doing a small part to help this campus be more sustainable.